شيخنا، هناك من ينتسب إلى السلفية وهو جاهل ببعض الأحكام في العقيدة وفي غيرها، ويدخل في مجادلة أهل البدعة، خاصة دعاتهم من الأشاعرة وغيرهم، فيجادلهم في العقيدة، وينتهي مثلا كما شاهدنا أن أحدهم وصل إلى أنه أثبت لله أثناء الحوار، أثبت لله عز وجل أذنين في مجادلة الأشاعرة، وظهر بعد هذا الخطأ منه أن الحق مع الأشعري لكثير من السامعين. فما رأيكم وما نصيحتكم للدخول في المجادلة في الدين وبين المسلم وبين صاحب بدعة لمن لم يتمكن من العلم الشرعي؟
نعم، السؤال واضح ترجمه.
We asked the Shaykh, what is the case about a person who ascribes to the correct Aqidah, Salafiyah, however he has some ignorance, and this ignorance, along with this ignorance, he goes and approaches the people of innovation, perhaps like, or in the case that we're talking about, like the Ash'aris, and specifically those who are known to be callers to the way of the Ash'aris. And his ignorance leads him into mistakes in basics of Aqidah, like that he affirms 2 ears for Allah without having a text to do so, but in the heat of the argument he makes grave errors and affirms for Allah attributes that we have no evidence to affirm. What is the ruling, or what advice would you give us for those who enter into such arguments about religious affairs, not being firmly grounded in Islamic knowledge? تفضل شيخنا.
أولا أنا أدعو كل مسلم ومسلمة إلى أن يتفقهوا في الدين، كما قال صلى الله عليه وسلم: من يرد الله به خيرا يفقهه في الدين. ومعنى يفقهه في الدين يرزقه فيه العلم والبصيرة حتى يتعلم من دين الله ما يؤدي به العبادة على الوجه الصحيح. ثانيا ندعو من كانت عنده قدرة على مواصلة العلم أن يتزود من العلم الشرعي، ومن كتب السلف، وهذه إن شاء الله ستجدونها عند أبنائكم الذين درسوا في الجامعة الإسلامية بالمدينة وفي جامعة أم القرى وغيرهما من الجامعات التي تعنى بالعلم الشرعي. وثالثا بلغوا مني هذا الرجل السلام، ودعوتي له أن يكف عن مجادلة المبتدعة ومناظرتهم، وبلغوا عني أنه ليس من منهج السلف مناظرة أهل البدع ومجادلتهم، بل يردون على شبههم بالأدلة. قال أيوب السختياني رحمه الله: قال لي أبو قلابة، يعني شيخه: يا أيوب احفظ عني 4، لا تقل في القرآن برأيك، وإياك والقدر، يعني لا تجادل في أحاديث القدر، مكن أهل الأهواء من سمعك فينبذ فيه ما شاءوا، يعني يلقون عليك شبهة. فقال الإمام مالك رحمه الله: أو كلما جاءنا رجل أجدل من رجل تركنا ما جاء به جبريل إلى محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. وكان السلف على هذا، ينهون عن مناظرة المبتدعة ومجادلتهم، بل يدعون إلى ترك مجالسهم والبعد عنها. فليتقي هذا المسلم ربه في إخوانه المسلمين أهل السنة، فإنه بمجادلته الأشاعرة وغيرهم يفتح باب البدع على أهل السنة، ويناصر أهل البدعة على أهل السنة. والدليل أنه أثبت لله أذنين، وهذا بعقله ولجهله، فإنه لم يدل دليل على أن الله عز وجل له أذنان، بل الدليل قام على أن الله يسمع، ولا نجاوز هذا. نعم.
The Shaykh responded to this question by saying that firstly, I call on all of you, I invite all of you to gain understanding in the religion, gain knowledge of the religion. The Prophet ﷺ has said, whoever Allah wants good for, He gives him fiqh in the religion, meaning He grants him knowledge and He gives him insight, so that what he learns about Islam can be turned into practice and acts of worship done according to the correct manner. And I further advise you, whoever has the ability to seek knowledge, then do the best he can in taking knowledge from the scholars and from the books of our Salaf and from the students that reach you from the institutions of learning like the Islamic University of Al-Madinah and the University of Al-Qura, and those universities that focus on preparing people with Islamic knowledge to convey it to the others. I ask you to convey to the person in question, convey him my salams, or convey to him my salams. And my invitation to him, or my suggestion to him, that he withhold from arguing or entering into arguments or debates with Ahlul Bid'ah, with the people of innovation, because this is not the way of the Salaf. Argumentation in the religion is not the way of the Salaf. Rather, refuting the one who opposes the correct manner with evidences, this is the way of the Salaf. Ayyub al-Sakhtiyani, one of the Salaf, narrates that his Shaykh Abu Qilaba told him, "O Ayyub, memorize from me 4 important things. Firstly, do not speak about the Quran with your opinion. Do not speak about the Quran with your opinion. Secondly, do not speak about al-Qadr. Do not speak about affairs of Qadr. Also, or thirdly, when my companions are mentioned, then refrain from speaking ill of them. Remember the fourth one? And that you do not give the people of innovation your ear or your attention, so that they would spread, or you would allow them to spread whatever they would like of innovations to you. Imam Malik said, a very prolific statement, is it the case that every time a person comes in front of us who's more argumentative and more of a debater than the previous one, we're going to leave that which Jibreel came with to the Prophet ﷺ to follow that? So our Salaf, our predecessors, were upon this affair. They used to prohibit the people from argumentation, from debating with the people of bid'ah. And they used to order the people to not sit with the people of innovation and to stay far away from them. So I admonish the one in question to fear his Lord and to leave off debating with the people of innovation, as this is something that opens up the doors of innovation to the people of the Sunnah, and it gives aid to the people of innovation over the people of the Sunnah. And the proof for that is what is mentioned here, that in the course of his debate he has affirmed for Allah 2 ears. He has done this based on his own rationalization and based on his own ignorance, as there is no evidence that establishes the attribute of 2 ears for Allah. Rather, what the evidence establishes for Allah is that He is all hearing, with a hearing that is true and perfect, and we do not go beyond what is established in the texts.